My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Oh. Can you guys hear me? Hey, man, we got the dub tonight, man. But JJ went down, man. So hopefully he's okay, because that's gonna be a huge issue. These dudes keep getting injured. I don't know what's going on with that, man. We're gonna have to figure that out, man. But I hope he's all right. I didn't hear nothing else about it. But shout out to Bruno, man. Bruno, hell, Clint, all of them, the whole team. Bogi finally got hot. We finally made something happen, and we looked like we were able to right the ship, because towards the end of the game, it started a little bit slipping. It's slipping a little bit. So we played like we knew what we were doing. But like I said last time, we're gonna get right into the chat. Right into the conversation. So I'm gonna drop this link so we can start discussing. Because I don't talk much unless I'm talking in at the panel. So, but man, did anybody know if the Nets played tonight? Because we really we need to watch them jokers. No, Bay, I don't know if Bay gonna stay, but it's gonna be very interesting unless he take a friendly deal. I'm thinking, that's the only reason, because we already, as it sit with the contracts in place right now, we are already over the cap. So come next year when the season start with DJ's new contract and Okongwu's new contract, so something gonna have to give unless they do something over the summer to move these guys on up out of here. But we need to figure that out real quick. But hey, man, I love the way we're playing right now. I don't know. Anybody heard any updates on Trey? Because and when he's coming back, Double O, I haven't been paying attention to any of that stuff. So, but hop on up here so we can get this thing kicked off. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Doug up in here.
What's going on with you, Flip? How you doing, man?
What's going good, man? Good, a little tired, but we're making it out, man. How you doing, man? What you think of this game, man?
Same. We gotta get up and get it. But I'm all right. Good win. Game out of time. Let's just take a game at a time. Get the defense together. But JJ going out, it kind of took the air out of me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just hope it's not too long with it being only 20 games left.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta hope and pray that he ain't out too long.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. And shout out to White Mike, Cuz, Mike 3R Sports and Society. Frosting, Sylvester, the GM presents, Marion, Torian, Ayers, Cujo, Dane, Mr. 85 North, catch up. Man, y'all, hey, welcome to the chat. Anybody go ahead, man. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
And our number one hater as well, but welcome.
But I was gonna say with JJ going out, I would love to see Bogi get brought up. I don't know if he's ready. Well, I think he's ready, but I don't know if they think he's ready to be brought up. But I would love to see that if JJ's out an extended period of time. What you think about that?
Well, that's what's up, Chris. That's the thing, man. Him coming out, him been out the whole season, just about. I don't know if he got his legs up on him enough to come run. Enough minutes up here just yet. I'm not sure, but they will almost have to do it.
Right.
If that happens, because who else you got at forward? Yeah. you got
nobody else.
You got Wesley Matthews, but I don't know, man. That's. I was thinking about that during the game when that happened. And what they're gonna do with Moji. So,
I would love to see him though. I like the size, and I feel like he can be like a little spark plug, like another spark plug off the bench, So.
Yeah, for me, I don't know if I like the size. I like the length. He's still a little bit light.
Yeah, I meant the length.
But he long, he athletic. So we're gonna see what they do, man. We're gonna see what they do. Let me bring
Sadiq go ahead to the next guy.
And I'll bring you back in. Just a second. What's up, Sadiq?
What's up, man? Man, listen, man. Them referees is horrible, bro.
Trash.
Even though we won, bro. This shit is the league got to look at this shit, man. They gonna have to look at this shit, man.
Yeah, they really. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I mean, come on, bro. They called him for a flop. Then all the way to the end of the game, what's the name? Got foul going in. They ain't called that. They ready to go home or something. They ready for the game was over. Be over with.
But that call they made on Sadiq Bey, right?
Yeah.
Who fouled him, right?
Mm-hmm.
They called the foul, right?
Right.
And went to the timeout. They got the challenge. You know what I'm saying? A Cleveland challenge. Cleveland won the challenge, right?
Right.
And they reversed the call and called the shit on Sadiq Bey. And I'm like, nigga, you looking at the same shit we looking at. Like, you watching this shit like the whole. Man, them folks horrible, man.
Hey, man,
horrible.
Short end of the sticks. So, I mean, like somebody said in the chat, but we play some decent defense. But yeah, man. Go ahead.
Man, these folks got me pulling out my hair, man.
Hey, man, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed how they finished. I really am.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with how they finished.
I just knew they were slick. They were, in third quarter they were tricking off, starting that trick off. But I'm really impressed, and they mental toughness. I'm like what I'm seeing, man. So we gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's happening. Because it's
yeah, that was a good win though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, real good win. So I'll take that.
Yeah, because we had to get the referee too.
Well, it is what it is, and we're gonna continue to fight that, man. I don't think it's changing no time soon, in my opinion. So Mm-hmm. What else you got?
Nah, that's about it, man. You know, all the guys, you know, they showed up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
You
they
take
did.
all wins. So we take all wins.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting married. We got married in the background, and I'll bring you back in. So
All right.
like for a second.
All right.
What's up, Mary?
What's going on, Foot?
Man, you know, enjoying this win that I didn't think was going to happen after JJ went out.
I know what you
So with
mean.
you.
Coming out the third, I was nervous. I was nervous coming out the third, but we stepped up. We held them to 12 points in the fourth. We can't be mad with it.
No, not at all.
Defense playing good. I got to give game balls to Bruno, Bogi, and Bay. The triple B, the 3 B.
Oh, absolutely.
Bruno, man, I was watching Bruno dive on the ground, blocking shots, moving his feet, and everything else. He is really coming along, and I think that he's taking advantage of the time that he has. In terms of Bogi started off looked like trash. I didn't think Bogi was going to do anything, but in the fourth quarter, Bogi showed up. He put on that FIBA uniform or something. I don't know what he did, but he showed up and started shooting and hitting shots and getting steals. So we have to applaud the whole team on this one. They stepped up when they needed to, played good defense. And even when you don't have your best players and when you don't have your better players playing well, it's good to see guys stepping up like that. And don't let me leave out Hunter. Hunter is becoming an efficient dream. I think he got like 17 points off of 12 shots. That's great.
Yep, 6 of 12.
That's great. That's
2 of 5 on 3-pointer. So that's 40%.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You want to have. He's our vanity microwave. You know, he comes off the bench and he has no pressure and he just puts in points. I just wish that the refs would call all the fouls that are drawn on Hunter, because he gets beat up. He gets beat up out there, and the refs don't give him a call at all. And tonight the refs were not great, but it was good to see us. It was good to see us take over and persevere and come through what could have been, you know, a lot of times you would have thought we'd have been deflated and just would have lost it in the fourth, especially after losing that 21-point lead. But we got something. We got I don't know what you call it. We got some stick to itiveness and we stuck to it. So
yeah, I mean, you know, it's, again, look like we growing up.
We growing up.
So I just hope, like I keep saying, Trey being out is a blessing in disguise.
Definitely.
You know, it's a blessing in disguise. And, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. And I'm going to take everything. Somebody's going to jump on up in here. You jump on it right now. It's just me and Marion back here. But, yeah, man, I'm going to ride with that one. And them guys are playing loose. Man, the game started. I still don't like all this unnecessary ass switching.
Yeah, I agree. It was too many times I saw that they were able to dial up Nang on Murray or Murray on Nang.
Or it doesn't matter who it was.
Yeah, it's
like every time they switched and screened, they scored. Every time, just about. I just stopped talking about it.
Yeah, I watched. It was like 3 plays in a row. Nang in the fourth, and this was in the fourth. Nang on Murray, and they threw it down to Nang, and he just overpowered Murray. And you say, why is that happening? And you watching it because we're doing this switch.
Yes, we keep.
But when Bruno stays home though, and when Clint stays home, it's hard for him to score.
Yeah, real hard. So we gonna, man. We just need to keep building on it, man. I haven't looked at the record. Who's I know the the Nets was 2 games behind us, but I don't know if they played tonight. Who else was there? Yeah, man, we need to finish this thing out. We'll go to stats real quick. So you got Sadiq, he had Sadiq had 23 points. So he started. But I love the way he attacked the basket. He knows how to use his body when he go at dudes. That's what JJ need to learn, right? He going at dudes' chest. You go through their chest, you know. So that's why I see more of that. Jalen still he had 12 points and 4 rebounds. Not a stellar night from what he's been doing, but hey, I'll take it. You know, 60% on field goal and 50% on threes. So not shabby. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Clint had 8 points, 9 rebounds. He had no blocks. I thought he blocked. So he was solid in his own sense. 9 and 8. Couple of points and rebounds off his average. Got Bogi. Finally heated up. I thought he was just taking. Yeah, he was 3 of 8 for 3, 37%. Sometimes I was saying like, bro, you don't have to shoot everything, right? But he finished with a solid 23 points.
In the first half, I thought Bogi had lost all of his confidence.
Yeah, well, he started out the game. First couple of minutes, he was trying to do something. Then it just went like,
Yeah, he shot some terrible air balls and and I was like, this is not going to be good. But he picked it up near the end, so that's what matters the most.
Yeah, DeJounte got 18 and 9, couple rebounds, so he was solid. I love the way DeJounte, as soon as he get out the court, across half court, he passed the ball and get people involved.
That's right. Quickly,
a lot of times. So I'm like, whoa. So Garrett Matthews didn't get but he got 17 minutes. He did what the Larry called him, cardio goat. But hey, he did what he did. Hunter, another solid performance. I would like to see more rebounds, but hey, he was solid. Shot 50% on 2s and 40% on 3s. So, hey, we'll take that. Let's talk about Bruno, though. He got 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, 1 block. So that's solid across the board. 7 points. That's a solid game from that position.
Definitely
with those numbers. Even with 7 points.
Did you notice the that both our bigs made some awesome passes? Bruno with the skip pass into the lane, and I think Clint gave an alley-oop.
Yeah. But they said Clint can pass. That ain't the first time he done that. I got a clown. But yeah, man, we got some good solid play out the bid. Bruno, he keep on. I think somebody said in the chat, Double O better watch out.
Oh yeah,
because forget all that finesse. That we need a banger. I don't need nobody to shoot threes at that position. Stretch the floor. They say stretching floor. Stretching the floor is not because you got a shooter that can shoot. Stretching the floor is ball moving, people moving. It's that simple. That's stretching the floor. Not go sit on the outside because guess what? They don't do that. They don't pull out on us. They sag in. So
that's right.
And that's what people don't understand. We need a big to stretch the floor. People got the wrong idea of what stretch the floor really means, in my opinion. So yeah, Trent Forrest, he started out a little aggressive. I like that. The aggressiveness he started off with. I wish he continued that. Vic. I didn't see Vic was on the bench tonight. They brought him. He played. That must have when I stepped away he played 3 minutes. Yeah, so Vic played. Of course. Yeah, man. This is a solid win, man, in my opinion.
Well, the one thing that you got to pay attention to is that our defense is stepping up, and I can say that because tonight we put a stop to that dude Merrill on the other team. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, and he had some looks, but most of the time it was a hand in his face, and most of the time they were trying to run him off the 3-point line. So I think that's important. So because I think he missed like 8 or 9 3-pointers, and that makes a big difference in terms of momentum when you play. Absolutely. When you're playing defense, if you can stop somebody's best 3-point shooter and get the rebound, your defensive momentum starts to build. And I think that's one of the things that we're seeing with this group of Hawks is that.
No, I agree, man. I agree, and I was concerned about losing that momentum, man. I was really concerned, and I was like, here we go, trick them off Hawks. But again,
that third quarter, I think all us Hawks fans start to hoping and praying that we don't lose the game.
Yeah.
But we came back in the fourth. You got to give us our credit. We came back in the fourth and did what we were supposed to do.
So
this
this
was on a back-to-back too. This was the second night of a back-to-back.
Right, and I think Cleveland coming off that too. But Cleveland had some solid scoring across the board. So we still won.
Yeah.
So, what was our total shoot percentage? So, hey, we shot 51%. They shot 43 too. What's the rebound? We got 54 to their 46.
Well, this just goes to speak again about the mid-range shot. We only put up, I believe we only put up like 33 pointers this game. That's been our going average is around 30. I know that Quinn wants to see us
22 tonight.
We only shot 22.
Yep, I like that. I want it around mid 20s. I mean, that's what I would like for this team. Yeah,
I think we're tempted. I think.
Oh no, that's percentage. My bad.
Yeah, we
put up 44 tonight.
No, they put up 44.
Oh shit. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, we put up 30.
We put up 30. Okay, yeah, 30, 31.
And that's I think that's a good number for us. And we hit a really good percentage in 36%. That's good for us because we're not a good 3-point shooting team. But the mid-range, and taking advantage of the slashing ability. I saw D Hunter take somebody off the dribble, from the arc, from the shoulder.
That's what we need to.
Yeah, he just took him off the dribble and blew right past him and laid it up. This is the second time in 2 games he's done that. We need that.
Put pressure on the defense.
Exactly.
And that's what I've been hollering for. Put pressure on the defense because again, we don't make people play defense. And then one of the main topics right now, Leonard just said, we hope JJ is okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he went to the back, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had a severe ankle sprain.
Yeah, man. So
it's good to hear that he's doing fine.
No, you heard it because I ain't heard anything yet.
Oh, I thought you just said that. I'm sorry.
No, I said I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too.
So yeah,
that's gonna change a lot. I think that the conversation now is, do we get to play Moji? Should we play Moji?
Like I said before, does Moji have his legs? He ain't played all year. He's been hurt all year. Does he have that conditioning down?
He's been down at the G League doing some stuff. So,
what have you been about 2 weeks? A week and a half?
Yeah, just about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Since about the All-Star break, I guess.
No, that he's been. Was it the All-Star break?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't keep up with it. Hey, y'all come back here and join us, man. Y'all gonna leave us hanging with 2? I know I ain't demanding and everything, but come on, hang with us. Because we're gonna talk out to death. But no, man. I'm just what else? Who we got next?
The next game is Memphis. I think we got a favorable schedule. I think the hardest thing we play is the Pelicans.
We got a West Coast trip. That's gonna be a problem, though.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Let's start Friday. Then the Pelicans, Trailblazers, Jazz.
If we get it together, we can beat Memphis.
Yeah, we're going out west for a minute. We get ready to go on the West Coast trip, and Pelicans here. So after the Pelicans, Lakers, Suns, we out there. Then come back to our nemesis, the damn Hornets. We can't beat them. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough stretch. So let's see.
The Clippers and the Lakers. That's when it gets hard. When we play the Clippers and the Lakers, and the Suns. That's the hard stretch.
Hey man, I'm not sleeping on the Jazz either. Now I know they still got some injuries. Trailblazers, yes. Yeah. Oh, then we come back and see the Celtics.
Put the link in the chat.
Oh, Larry. What's up, Larry?
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, man. Y'all check out Larry. I was over Larry with the watch along early during the game.
Appreciate all you guys for coming over from the watch along. We Talk Hawks.
Excellent job,
appreciate
sir.
y'all checking in, man. Appreciate y'all.
Excellent job.
What you got for us?
Oh, good win, man. Especially JJ going down. That's the biggest blow of the game, man. Jalen Johnson going down, man. But us sticking through it and Bogi actually coming through. Like Bogi had a horrible first 3 quarters, and then he definitely had to. My main thing about this game is it's growing to see that we're actually playing better defense. And Foot, man, I gotta say it, Foot. I need to hear you say it too.
What's that?
The best center on this team came off the bench today.
So you need me to say what? What's on my key?
I need you to say that the best center on this team came off the bench today.
On this team right now or tonight?
That game.
He's saying tonight. He's saying tonight. And I agree with that. Tonight.
Oh, hell yeah, tonight. Absolutely.
Yeah, Bruno just, oh my God.
Yeah.
The thing I noticed about Bruno, man, on pick and rolls that Clint Capella down and don't have the feet to get back, Bruno hustles back to get to his man. And he recognizes quicker pick and slip or pick and roll better than Clint Capella. Like Clint Capella, when he's showing that high pick and cut a man off, his hands are active. Bruno got his hands on a couple of balls. Either we stole it or the ball went out of bounds. Like Bruno activity, I mean, it's legit, man. Yeah. Like it's legit. He's taking advantage of the opportunity he get, and he's showing up and showing out.
Yeah, he should. He should. Yeah, he should. Yeah, so, and another thing impressive with Bruno is his passing. His passing was good today. His passing was good today. But it was a good win from the All-Stars.
Hey, Marquis, man, is it me or you still need to get you another mic, bro?
You need to get another mic, man. I don't know. It was like he was talking into some water. Or something like that. I can't tell, Marquis. I ain't trying to.
All right, I'm using my tablet this time. I might have to switch to my phone.
Yeah, switch to your phone, bro, because it's like you're
I'm
talking
gonna have
my or something.
I'm gonna have my I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna use my phone for the live.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
have my tablet. I'm gonna have my tablet watch the Blazers game today.
Right.
Okay.
What's up, Kool-Aid? Go ahead, lad.
What up, Kool-Aid?
Hey, what's up, man? How was the game tonight, man? Hey, Cleveland was on the back-to-back too, right?
Yes, they were.
Both of us was on the back-to-back. Look
like injuries, so we even.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It seemed like Coach did that again on them on that run, and then called them timeout. Did Coach go out with 3 timeouts again?
Yeah, no, only 2 this time.
Only two this time. Yeah, okay. I think he had to use that on JJ. He had to use that on JJ, right?
He got to redeem that one on the varsity. Huh?
Say that again.
He got to redeem those timeouts at varsity. He
said he used them on JJ. That's funny. that one that he
JJ got hurt. That's one of the timeouts he used. So yeah, it literally would have been 3. Yeah. He would have left with 3. And you bring 3 timeouts to the varsity, you get a chili cheese dog. So that's what it is.
He's a gambling coach, man, but it worked again, man. Because them guys' legs was tired, bro. They didn't have nothing left in the fourth quarter. Nothing. I was looking at I was telling when I was sitting there, I said, oh, they finna lose this game. I said, they don't have no legs. And that's exactly what happened. They weren't hitting their shots anymore. After they made that run to catch us in the third, they didn't have no legs at the end of that fourth, man.
That is true. Well, I think we played good defense also. We were swarming. That block by Bruno, that 2-handed block that turned into a layup and offense on the end. Again, man, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Bruno was everywhere, man. He was picking up Darius Garland at the logo, and he was not getting taken by, like driven by, like he was just standing in quicksand. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I asked people in the chat after the game, I was like, I mean, seriously, when the Yaka Kongwu comes back, did Bruno Fernando really deserve minutes? Like, we gotta think about it.
Hell yeah.
Coach got to play Bruno, man. Bruno Bruno read those passing lanes real good going out to the 3 lanes, man. He stole. I think he did 2 steals on that tonight, man. That was really nice.
Yeah,
Bruno see him get into that passing lane when they passed out to the 3-point man, and he ain't in the paint, but he gets out of there, man. He gets that into that passing lane. So yeah, man, it was a lot of effort tonight, man. I saw energy and effort, man, for them to be going back to back, especially on the defensive side, man. So that was real.
That's one of my favorite sayings, ain't it?
Yeah, energy makes a big difference, man.
Yeah,
and
they gave Bruno the player of the game at the end of the game too for balance.
Yeah, yeah. And I know they interviewed Hunter at the end of the game while I was there. That's who I saw on the floor.
Okay.
Larry, did you see why I showed the stat line for Bruno?
Yeah, I saw a stat line.
Yeah. I mean, 7 points, and the way all over the damn stat line with everything else.
Yeah, everything else. He was all over it, man. Yeah,
that's why people can't. 7 points. No, it's about how you affect the game. He affected the game in many ways. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say it again.
We had a bogey sighting tonight, man. Can you believe that we had a bogey sighting tonight after such a bad night? Man, bogey sighting tonight, man. He hit some shots that when we really needed to hit the shots to maintain those leads and keep them at bay, man. So thank. I can say Bogi good night. Another one like that, but thank you, Bogi.
let me ask this question. What do you guys think about if when Big O comes back, he's played primarily at the power forward?
I've already said that, but people just like, no, Larry, no.
He should, but due to how this roster is constructed, I wouldn't be surprised if he's starting at 5.
With the injuries, no.
Well,
the injuries, no.
I think the coach should make a decision on that depending on the center that they are playing against. That's what I think.
We all know that Quinn gonna stick to what he's doing and ain't stick with. I mean, he don't. He gonna stick with his rotation and everything.
Yeah, that's changed it tonight.
What's up, Mikey?
What's up?
So
that was a good win.
It was a good win.
We just played 2 of the same exact games back to back. The Hawks get up early, they get the big lead, they almost choke it away, then they come back, take advantage of the opponent missing every single shot to ever exist in the fourth quarter, and then win the game. That's the plan now. 2 days in a row. How many open threes have the Cavs and Knicks missed over the past 24 hours?
Seriously, man.
It's ridiculous. I know,
a lot.
and I called it early in the game. And you can look at opponents' open field goal 3-point percentage, like whatever you want. You can go inside of that. But the Hawks have gotten extremely unlucky with shooting variance this year. I'm not saying they've played bad. They played good and just got unlucky. Okay, they've been bad, but there's been some really bad shooting variance for the Hawks, and these 2 games have swung way far in the other direction, and it's been nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Mikey, the truth of the matter is that's our plan for every game. We start off, we get up big in the first half, we trick it away in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, we either win it or lose it. That's been the case all season long.
Did y'all listen to what Coach Quinn said after the 2 Nets losses? He said the 2 Nets losses where we got down in the same manner. When we made the run, he just said we can't do that. He said that twice in those 2 games that we lost. So I think when he come in now, he focusing on doing the opposite, try to get them focused on getting that lead and then playing off of that way. So now we won the way we lost. And I heard Coach Quinn talk about it. He said it twice. He said we can't get down in the first quarter and then make a run and think we're gonna have legs in the fourth. That's what Quinn said in both of his after game against the Nets.
Fair enough.
I love how they got Bogi involved early. Like obviously, he had 4 points in the first. He had 4 points in the first half, I believe he did. 19 in the second.
Yeah,
but
that was intentional. Yes,
going to him early in the third and early in the first was really good. Like this team isn't going to win many games without Bogi. He is their, I would argue, their second best scorer.
Right now, yeah.
Second best score?
As I would say, like as like currently available players.
Well, of course.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Of course.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I'm
say
not
full
talking Trey.
roster. No.
I think he's a better scorer than Jalen.
Right now, yeah. Right now, yes. Because Jalen Johnson, we all know he be kind of hit and miss as far as like looking for a shot or just passing it up.
Like you can't
It's kind of like an ant there. So, but Bogi actually be hunting for a shot like every time. So, or most of the time. So, I can see where he's going with that one.
Out of the game.
Yeah, I disagree too. I would say that DeAndre Hunter is probably our second best scorer. If you're talking about
no, I would say like
buckets it.
Like currently available, but yeah,
he's shooting 50%.
Bogi's a streaky shooter. That's his issue. He's
streaky. Yeah, that's like hit and miss.
JJ been averaging decent numbers from scoring, so you don't know what you're gonna get out of Bogi. That's why I said second best scorer.
I'll say he's the second most confident scorer.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
JJ may
person
have
that's gonna look for a shot
against the Garland
with no conscience.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? JJ have difficult time against the Garlands, the large 7-footers, in his scoring.
Were you talking about AJ?
Yeah, JJ.
Oh, JJ. I thought
JJ.
Well, he had 7 points. I mean, that
but
was a decent line for 19 minutes.
Yeah, but he do good though. But he do have a problem sometimes. It's hard to get into that larger paint.
Yeah,
like
I thought Jalen was pretty good in this minutes.
His better game is in the paint. So when he playing against someone a little less than 7 foot, 6'10", 6'9" centers, he have a better game because his game is better. But when he play against the 7-footers,
you talking about JJ?
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be playing against centers though.
He should not. No, he should not.
Well, when you go into
really
that NASCAR package, when he's the 5, he's trying to get out.
He's talking about that small ball.
I call it a Hugo package.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Hugo, whatever you want to call it. When you get in those type of things, man, yeah, you're gonna see him out and running and try to, use his speed against the centers. You know what I'm saying?
JJ, and like it was at least he was able to walk off on his own power a little bit. Like he was helped off, obviously, but at least he can put some weight on it. I'm no doctor or anything, but there's no way that's going to be like season ending. I don't think. I think
I don't think it's season ending, but at least
couple games missed, maybe at most. That's about it.
Well, it depends on if they can do depends how soon they can do an MRI, because I think they're going to do an X-ray. It's probably going to come back negative, and then if they can do an MRI immediately, that means that it didn't swell up too much, because you can't do an MRI if it
swells up too much. Yeah,
that would be good though. But
they can do it tomorrow morning. Then it's probably like a week or two miss for Jalen.
Yeah,
that's all I hope.
Yeah, but thing is, man, basically all up us be hurt. MRI be like a week or two. So we place a player like guaranteed 2 weeks.
But that's not season. That's not season. They're not gonna shut.
I know.
Jalen
I'm just saying,
down.
but I'm just saying, like I will like it for it to be tomorrow, like as soon as possible. But it seems like usually. Trip. I know, yeah, especially. Oh my goodness!
He's not going to be there for the West Coast trip, most likely. I'm not counting on him there for the West Coast trip.
And that reminds me, our next 2 games are home, right? I know.
We got a game against the Grizzlies.
On
I know we got a Grizzlies.
We come home.
Then we back home. Then we go.
And then we go to Portland.
Okay. All right. Okay.
LA 2 times.
Now,
Utah.
I did watch the Grizzlies 2 times last weekend. They were playing against my Blazers. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a lot of young players on that team, but they still play some good defense. I'm just gonna say it. They play some defense. That's a grit. That's that grit team every time.
Yeah.
Vince
that
Williams
second Blazers game was crazy. Oh my
Vince
goodness.
Williams is no joke on that defensive end. He's good.
JJ Jackson is also gonna be a problem. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Dude, well, if we get bad JJ Jackson, I don't think it'll be a problem. Like we got bad Karis LeVert tonight.
Don't hope for that.
We got bad Karis LeVert tonight, and it helped for sure.
He's one of JJ Jackson is one of their go-to scorers on that team. So don't hope for no bad JJ Jackson now.
He's like all the way up here, JJ Jackson, or like all the way to the floor. There's like no in between.
Yeah, I know. There's no in between. I know that. I know there's no in between. Shoot.
Hey, real quick.
Those Billy Knight teams, those teams that are long and exchangeable. So they can still give you trouble with the defense.
We're 4-2 without Trey, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy, yep.
You know
Larry, can you?
You know what's insane? You know what's even more insane?
Can I
The
what?
Hawks
What's up,
have.
Hold on, let Mike finish.
Okay, it's just a quick point. The Hawks have either won 2 in a row, lost 2 in a row, or won 3 in a row and lost 3 in a row for over a month and a half.
Oh wow.
It's been 2 win streak,
crazy.
2 lose streak, 3 win streak, 3 lose streak.
Are we back to
Tell
that?
me we reverted to last year. We were just alternating win losses for like 26 straight games. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on with this. I mean, sheesh.
What's
Hey,
up,
man,
bro?
let me get an update from Larry real quick.
on
Larry, you capture all that data on our picks, right? Because I made a mistake and deleted mine without saving it. You know how we did that? What, the 8-game pick? You still got that data, right?
Let me look.
So for y'all don't know, here sometimes we'll pick the next 8 games.
Yeah.
Everybody share what they think.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing y'all make y'all picks. But yeah.
Oh, I wasn't here for this 8-game pick, I don't think. Was I?
No, you left, Mikey.
You had to go.
You had to go. All right, so we started at. I know that. I remember Mikey said 8-0.
8-0.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike, not Mikey, but Mike said 8-0.
Of course he would say that. Of course he would.
Yeah. He posted something today. He said, "Hey, we can count the next.
We didn't call him Brooklyn. Yeah, we
I
count
think
Brooklyn.
we started
So
in Utah when we started to count.
No. We started counting at Orlando, man.
At Orlando?
Yeah, we had right after the Orlando game. We was like Orlando, we won that one.
It was a match.
And then we counted. We was like Orlando, we won that. Then it was Utah, we won that. And then we lost 2, so it's 2-2, basically. Then one New York, one Cleveland. I thought we were gonna lose New York and then win.
I thought so too. I actually thought we were gonna lose to the Knicks and the Cavs.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna split with Brooklyn.
I had the Cavs as an L too.
Yeah, I had both of them as an L, to be honest. I really did. I just could not.
I thought we were Brooklyn.
Well, I had Utah as an L.
I said Utah and then split with Brooklyn. Then a loss to New York, but come home and beat Cleveland.
I wonder what my total numbers were. I was almost like 500. Me and somebody. I think me and Matt almost had the same one.
Well, I was at 2-2.
No,
was I? No.
Now the Grizzlies, I think we all said dub on that.
And it should be a dub as long as we don't. As long as I had no scoring lapses, then yeah.
Just get back on defense, make them play half court offense. You'll win the game. They cannot score. Luke Kennard is their point guard.
Hey, I don't blame you there. Yeah.
Just
make them play
in a half court.
And that's
get back on defense. You win the game.
Yeah, don't let them run.
And that's another game we better win because our Blazers, man, we already know how bad they are. We swept them. So we swept them. We won it.
I got a stat for you here about a one particular Blazer. The Mr. Allergic to March and April, Jeremy Grant. He has played 40 combined games in March and April over the past 4 seasons.
Yeah, I know.
40 combined games in 2 months over the past 4 seasons.
I know. Part of it is injury.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
That knee must be bothering him.
Yeah.
He's always hurt around this time.
Yeah, it sucks. But it was fun while he was balling earlier. It was fun for that.
Well, that's why it usually is with Jeremy Grant. Start off hot as fire at the beginning of the season and then.
And I love Jeremy Grant. I want to get on the Hawks.
Huh? I was saying that earlier. I heard a bunch of no's earlier. I'm like, come on. This is a 20-point score. I mean, come on, easy.
He'd be perfect to slide in at the 3. Perfect.
Okay. If he has the speed for it, then yes, I wouldn't blame you. Yeah. Because he plays the 4 for our team.
Dre on the bench, that depth along with Capella, bro. That front court's so good.
Yeah, until they get hurt. We didn't even go to the. Yeah, so we didn't even go to the Utah. We stopped at Portland. So we got 3 more games, guys. We got 3 more games in this.
Okay, so Memphis next. That should be a better win.
You have everybody's prediction?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't see
Hey,
it.
what do y'all think about?
What game did y'all go? I'll make a prediction now. What game did y'all go up to?
They
We
say
went
went
all
up
the
to
way up to Portland
Portland, which is
because I
3 games
wanted
from
to do
now.
Utah.
Oh, 3 games.
No.
Whatever.
We stopped at Utah. Excuse me. I wanted to
It's
go
not that Utah
the
did.
Clippers and Lakers, but we was like, no, we're not going 10. So yeah, let's see. Hold up. Hold on. No. My bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. New Orleans. That's right. We stopped at New Orleans.
Okay.
So we're 4-6 right now. We got 2 winnable games up.
Hold on.
And basically, we got a road game. We go Friday in Memphis. Come back home on Sunday at 6 o'clock. Early start for the Hawks on 6 o'clock. We'll be doing that
I'm gonna
game
be at that
on
game.
both games. We'll be doing both games. We also have the Atlanta Braves at 105 on Sunday. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day for us on Sunday.
So you got you. I thought we did 8, not 10, because you said we 4-6.
Yeah, we did 8.
I mean, whatever
We
you said.
decided not to do 10. I thought.
It's always every
Oh, that's
8.
right. Yeah. We
stay with
decided
8.
not to do 10. Yeah. So
We
yeah,
don't do 10. It's every 8.
we're 4. So yeah, we got 2 more games. So Memphis and New Orleans is the last of the 8. All right. So yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So
I might be right. I said 5-3. So I got 1 more win. You got to get 1 win out of one of these teams.
I said it was either we got 8. We picked 8. It was either 3-5 or 5-3. No, I think I had us under. But hey.
I had a 6-2, but I'm not picking the right teams that we winning and losing with, though.
And see, well, what I do, I don't stick with the team because I try to come up with what I think the record going to be because you be all off on the team. That's what I was doing.
I got you.
I
think you went 4-4.
I went 4-4?
Yeah, I think you went.
It was something like that. I thought I might have went.
Yeah, I think you went 4. I think since you and Matt, I think Matt went up 1. He was 5-3.
Okay.
I
So
picked
he's
6.
like, oh, I agree with. He was like, I agree with Foot. No, I'm going. I think I'm gonna go up 1.
He didn't want to be. He didn't want to be. He didn't want.
No, he didn't want to agree with you. So,
Yeah.
5-3.
And
I was 5-3 also.
Yeah.
So,
but what y'all? Let me ask this question about the center position, man. So Trey, we don't know. Trey's gonna be evaluated in like what, 2 more weeks or something?
3 more weeks.
Yeah.
You got hurt a week.
3 more weeks.
3 more weeks.
Double O is gonna be out for another week.
Double O's gonna be out
for another week. Another week.
They're gonna reevaluate. Okay, so what we're gonna do about this center position? Because clearly Bruno needs some damn time, needs some minutes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, so let's go around the table. Mary, what you think?
Okay,
well, for right now, I don't
right now, man.
For right now, we don't have to do anything. I think that he'll play plenty of minutes because Big O is out. But you know, like I was saying, when Big O comes back, my thought is that maybe he can play primarily at the power forward position, whether it be as a backup or as a starter, if JJ is not back.
Okay. What's your take, man?
I think once the Yucca Congo comes back, he'll be the starting center.
Soon as he come back from an injury?
When the Yucca Congo comes back, he'll be the starting
not from
center.
an injury, but go ahead.
Well, not immediately, but eventually. They need to start weaning Clint Capella out of the rotation, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's probably going to hurt your trade value for him. But at this point, it is what it is. You got to shed
It's
that.
already in the toilet.
Exactly.
Like Jake Fisher said that pretty much.
I know. So basically, the best asset for Clint Capella is that it's going to be an expiring contract. Right now, the bad thing about what's going on right now, Sadiq Bey is trying to work his way into a contract that he'll never get with the Hawks because we're cheap. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you really look at it, the center position is we need to just go ahead. I don't even know how many years on Bruno. It won't cost anything to re-up him, even if he's about to be a free agent. He makes nothing. You know, if you give him 3 years or whatever, he's relatively young, be a backup He's shown that he could be a actual backup center in the league. He actually shown it. When he's gotten the opportunity, he's like, look, I'm gonna make the best of this opportunity. I'm sorry, Clint. $22 million for next year, that's a no-go. We gotta chunk the deuces at you, bro. You're the first person.
He gone.
He's the first person up out of here.
If he's not gone before the start of next season, there's a problem.
No, he definitely has to be gone. He has to be gone, man. Like Bruno Fernando has earned that time. He's actually playing better than Clint. They're splitting time right now.
Surprisingly, yeah.
And this is why I was talking about, we were talking about should JC still be here? Would Jalen Johnson have the time? I don't think so, because our coach keeps showing us how he coaches. Bruno Fernando now, he's splitting time with Clint. He's clearly been outplaying him, you know what I'm saying, when he's getting the opportunity. But he's still going to play that veteran and give that veteran that respect just because he's making the money. So, again, addition by subtraction, I hate to say that. We need more bodies in here to actually fill the roles. Okay, Bruno is playing better as a backup than Clint would. All right, so Clint is not an elite rebounder anymore. He's not. He's not an elite rim protector anymore. He's not. So you got to make that move, and we got to draft one of these centers in the draft.
You need second winger.
So
look, depending on what happens, if JJ injury is severe and we can't recover from that, we may just be hitting, the injury wall. And if we don't win much, it is what it is. I really want Sarr, and if we can move DeJounte plus a pick or something like that, and finally get a true potential dominant big man for the future.
Okay.
For Trey.
What's dominant? What's dominant?
Sarr has potential to be a dominant low post player.
All right. See.
But he plays kind of like a 4, but he has good defense.
All that.
What is he? 7'1", Mike?
He's like ain't he 7'1"? Alex Sarr.
Yeah, he's like 7'1".
7'1".
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah.
Got some good ball skills. I don't think he's nowhere near polished as Victor is, but if you're looking for a kind of what Trey Young would need to actually really activate, that's the type of player you need. He's a racer, you know what I'm saying? Shot blocking. So I would love to have him, but I don't know if Washington get the first pick. They're not moving. They're going to pick him 100%.
I bet you money if San Antonio gets the first pick, they ain't moving it either. I'm just
San
Antonio's
right
not
going to draft him. They need a guard.
You sure?
They need a guard.
They need a point guard. I know that. I know they need a point guard. I know that's obvious.
They're gonna try and get Richardson, or however you pronounce his name.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Richardson. Okay. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if they get a drafted center though.
I'm not trying to say it, Mikey. That's on you. I'm not hurting my tongue. But
Zachary Richardson. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you do. Yeah. They're gonna get him.
I didn't even look at the name for a while.
Let Mikey go real quick and give his
take
on it.
For the center position?
What are we doing?
I think that Capella's time has come. I think he was great in 2021. Obviously a shell of himself from now on. He's still a serviceable center. Like he definitely.
I guess the question is what are they going to do when Double O come back healthy and all three of them healthy?
Come back so like out of a minutes restriction. You're saying?
I mean, whatever.
Okay, I think he'll come back obviously on a minutes restriction, not able to be doing physical activity on that toe with that boot on. I think he's going to be on a restriction when he comes back. I do think you will see at some point this season Onyeka Okongwu starting. I think that needs to happen, number one. But number two, the fact that Clint is demoted to the bench, I don't think it's really that big of a deal because, like I said when Larry was talking, like the value of Clint around the lead is already seen as a backup center. That's not my opinion. That is from Jake Fisher, senior inside reporter for Yahoo Sports. So legitimate source. He said that, and so I don't think it would hurt much as far as a trade value aspect. Then you've got Jalen Okongwu, the front court for the future. And then you've got them starting next to each other. You play Kobe Buffkin and Trey at some points. Hopefully Trey can come back. I'm iffy on whether Trey's coming back this season. I don't know. There's definitely a chance he misses the whole season. But yeah, I think so for sure. Because it's an evaluation period of 4 weeks, and that puts him at the beginning of April. Yeah, and then he still needs to ramp up after that.
Yeah.
So I think it is a possibility that this is season over for Trey.
That's possible.
But yeah, I know. But overall, I think you need to start on Onyeka Okongwu if he's available at center, at least for some games. And honestly, it's going to help DeJounte too. Because we've seen DeJounte and Clint have no chemistry. They don't.
That goes without saying. That definitely goes without saying.
And Okongwu just frees up a lot of what DeJounte can do, because as good as DeJounte is with that mid-range shot, he can't get it with Clint. You saw him tonight 2 times. He tried to dribble into his snake pick and roll in the middle of the lane, turn it over 2 times because the lane was clogged. He tried to dribble around 3 people. So that space is going to be there if you have Okongwu. And even with Bruno, because of just his ability, his athleticism to go outside the paint to come back in. Clint's just not there. He's just can't do that anymore. So yeah, there is the chance that Trey misses the entire season, the rest of the season. But if Okongwu comes back, you absolutely need to start him, as well as Bruno's played. I've always said that Bruno as a third string center is definitely an above average for that level. For a third string center, as much as he's played pretty good from the majority of his minutes, I don't think he entered the rotation at all. I don't think so.
Hey man, won't y'all smash that like button? While y'all
smash that like.
I think I already have. Yeah, I think I already had the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you got, Marquis? You finished, Mikey?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So what they do at center, what I would like them to do is what Mikey be saying, which they should have done earlier, which is start double low, which because Clint started to lose a step, obviously he's starting to lose a step, and also for who's available right now, it'll help out to at least space the floor a little bit more, because I think it was that 2-game series against Brooklyn is kind of what hurt us, because especially the second one, because he didn't have a center scoring at all on their own. You had that struggle. So maybe have a double start, having Clint Capella come off the bench will probably be the best way to go, especially if double O is like fully healthy from that injury he has. But yeah, major restriction for now. But yeah, and for Bruno though, I'm gonna be honest. I actually kind of want to see Quinn Snyder play all 3 of them. To be honest, because especially when
what'd you say?
I kind of felt like Quinn Snyder should have played all 3 of them at certain points since it's so far the season, because at times, remember that big lineup of Double O and Quint was working. I felt like if you want to play Bruno, then you can actually maybe you could keep that 2 big lineup a little bit longer, especially when it's working. So, but I just had a feeling once Double O comes back, either Bruno or Clint ain't playing. I feel it's Bruno, only because Quinn's been real consistent, just only playing 2 centers a game. So it was that, but that's how I see it for the most part. Okay.
Well, Kool-Aid, what about you? What's your take on that? What you think may happen?
Well, I think what you see with Clint Capella and Bruno, I think they're gonna be still sharing some minutes, and I think Double O, he gonna probably still start Clint sometime in the center spot, and he gonna still start Double O sometime in the center spot. He gonna still use Double O in the 5 with Clint Capella, and he gonna use Bruno as splitting the minutes with Clint Capella from time to time, and you might see Double O and Bruno on the floor together. One in the double O in the 4, Bruno in the 5. You know, you might see that matchup. You might see the same thing. But then we got to think about Bay too, because Bay is interchangeable with JJ 3-4. They look like a 3-4 interchange to me. That's when they look on the floor to me. I don't even call them 3-4. One in the 3 or one in the 4. They just like they playing off of each other. And so you might see, depending on they go small. If Coach Smart, he'll go small with double O and JJ, because sometimes double O and JJ play well off each other when double O is in the 5. So I think Coach needs to be able to read this properly from game to game. If he do it well from game to game, we should get a lot of wins out of it. Now, if he gets stubborn and bench any one of those at any given time to say, I'm just not going to play y'all at all, there's going to be a problem, because then you might need Clint Capella in a game where he need to get you rebounds. And like one game he came in and did that and saved the game at the end of the game and get some blocks. So Coach just can't be stubborn with how he rotate his center. I always say Coach lose his game on rotations, bad rotation. That's the way I look at him. You know, so.
And I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, because that's why I said earlier, he's gonna play. Certain time he's gonna do this. Certain time he's gonna protect this person out instead of your rotation. I get it. Stick with it. Yeah, but sometimes you need to adjust based off the floor of the game, right?
He did that tonight.
In my opinion, right?
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Hell, he ain't got no trouble. We ain't got nobody.
Yeah, it's by default. That's it.
My take on it is like, with these 3 centers, I think he's gonna stand pat with what he's been doing, in my opinion. Just his history. But one issue, I'm not ready for double O just yet, even though he had that nice little run. His physicality and his rebound and his foul trouble. He fouled too damn much still, right? So keep him off the floor. But Clinton's gone. Clint is gone. He's up out of here. We all know that.
I think
we don't want him though. That's
I think we need to have a come to Jesus meeting on what's going to happen next year after Clint's gone.
Dixon, who was that center you were talking about? He's a draft pick.
Well,
but we're not going to get him.
You got to be first overall to get him.
Let me finish real quick.
I cannot dream a dream.
Yeah, Mike, you said you talked about again this lane and all this other stuff. I still disagree, man. If they just play, if they go ahead, if you see what this team is doing, some of the adjustments that the players are making, they're starting to. I'm seeing more people posting when they have mismatches. I'm seeing more them trying to, expose those different things, right? I just if it's a couple times, I was gonna write down time, my friend. A couple times, and you keep saying Clinton's in the lane, Clinton pull out when he sees somebody driving. So and Marquise, when you said play all 3 of them, that ain't gonna happen.
I said that's what I would like to see, but I know that's not gonna happen.
I know, but I don't think that. I don't think that's gonna give you what you need, right?
No,
it's not gonna give you.
If I got them 3 in the game, man, I'm putting everybody. in the paint.
Yeah,
I was just only mentioning that. I was only mentioning that only if like the big lineup's working.
Yeah, but that's true. That's true. But you lose a lot with them three centers in there, right?
Even tonight, like you saw what I was talking about with DeJounte, like he shot I think he shot 7 of 22. Like he did not have a great game tonight on either end, I thought. But he can't go to his normal shot that he wants to do, because when Clint rolls down the lane, where he's rolling is where DeJounte wants to shoot. Because think about it, when you snake a pick and roll, you're going to the opposite side of where the screen was set. Now, when you set a screen, you're going to roll straight to the rim after that. That's basically crossing into his path. That's why you saw DeJounte turn the ball over 2 or 3 times tonight.
That wasn't the reason. That wasn't the reason he was doing too much.
Loose handles.
No, but he got a loose handle too.
Hey, could I say something about Clint Capella?
Both. Well, hold on.
What Landry? Go ahead. And I'm gonna say something after that. Go ahead.
It's both. Yes, we know DeJounte has a looser handle, but think about it. Why hasn't that been exposed more Why hasn't that been exposed more this season? Because because he spaces the floor, and that's what I'm talking about, Kareem. Because I know you and me disagreeing in the chat about that. You even Trey's and Bogi too. Both of their just presence on the floor opens that middle up so much more. Without him on the floor, how many turnovers has DeJounte had over these whatever games without Trey on the court? His turnover rate has skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's going up a lot, man.
That's going to happen because he has more usage, more touches. The ball's going to be in his hands more, right? That's going to happen. But it's also happening because the floor is so shrinked in that teams know that DeJounte wants to get that mid-range. Okay, let's just take it away from him because he has a loose handle. They can do that because Bogey's not on the floor. Trey's not on the floor. Kobe Buffkin isn't on the floor. Instead, it's Trent Forrest who can't shoot. So the floor just shrinks in, and you have those 3 turnovers that he had tonight. Yes.
Yeah, they're taking the ball away from him at half court. They're not taking the ball away from him in the lane.
They are.
They're not. He's all the way out beyond the 3-point line when they're coming up taking the ball from him.
No, it was in the mid-range.
And a lot of times he's just dribbling and just
dribbling too damn much.
That's okay.
He is, but it's not just that. It's both.
Okay, hold on.
It's not one or the other.
Quick rebuttal. How is it that DJ is a 23-point scorer and Clint has been our starting center this whole time? If those two things working together now is a problem.
No, DeJounte is a good. I'm not saying DeJounte is he can score. DeJounte is a great point guard. He's been hitting 3-pointers.
22, 23 points, and Clint has been the starting center.
Because we've seen DeJounte now almost for 2 seasons in Atlanta. We know his number one option is to get to that mid-range pull-up. He has gotten to the rim more. He's gotten to the rim more and more.
When Clint was the starting center all season long, he has gotten to that mid-range pull-up, and he's done it very successfully.
Yeah, and that's my point. Who else has been on the floor around him? Trey, Bay, DeJounte. JJ, Okongwu. When those guys are on the floor, that mid-range is wide open. But now it's not because there's less shooting on the floor. That's my point.
Not true.
I think Mike is saying,
what do you mean that's not true?
Not true. Not true.
What?
I'm gonna disagree, and I'll tell you why. Kool-Aid, go ahead, Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid had something to say about it.
Yeah, y'all were talking about like at the end of the season. Basically, Landry is not going to make too much of changes, man.
Oh God!
I think he's going to end up with the same. We've been waiting for 2 years for Landry to
Kool-Aid,
make.
I thought you said Trey was gone.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm not going into that Kool-Aid. I'm not going to go into that Trey thing being gone. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that. You see what I'm saying? I heard what Rasheed Wallace said. I'm not going to repeat what Rasheed Wallace.
Hold on, Kool-Aid.
No.
One subject. You're going to a different subject. Make your point.
Okay. My subject was that Clint Capella might still be here. What's his contract look like? Do you have another year?
One more year and that's it. One more year.
I think Clint Capella gonna be here. Moji gonna get a chance to play. With these guys. And Clint Capella ain't going nowhere. I think Landry gonna stay with the contract.
Clint gone. I'm telling you right now. Clint gone. Yes, he gone. Come on now.
Like I'm gonna say, like y'all, like if we not gonna get that pick that my man that Dixon just said,
okay, pause.
who we gonna replace Clint with?
I'm gonna say this.
Okongwu ain't gonna replace Clint, man. Okongwu gonna stay where he at.
He gonna be the starter.
Let me tell you something. Okongwu is too small to play center. That'd be one of the biggest mistakes you can make.
I know this.
Talk about guard power. That
ain't no surprise.
He's 6'8", man. Listen what I'm telling you. He can play. He can play when we go small, but he cannot play when we play when we need to go big.
Dominated. He's getting dominated by any center anyway.
Y'all remember
what's the difference?
Y'all remember when y'all blamed Okongwu so much for getting dominated by Jared Allen tonight? What happened tonight?
I know.
Jared
Obviously, that is no surprise. I'm sorry, that's no surprise.
Jared Allen, in
Kyrie. I ain't gonna say
Jared
that.
Allen had a very difficult time
Allen scored
tonight.
a lot of points. He did not dominate Clint. Let's get it. Don't
Right,
get it
exactly. He did not dominate Clint
Okay,
or
okay,
dominate
okay.
Bruno.
The whole team.
He scored a lot of
Okay.
points.
He did not dominate. He did not dominate.
He
I
had
think
19 rebounds. So he did
the
dominate.
dude had dang near
19
20
rebounds,
rebounds
not
Had
dominant.
19 rebounds.
by himself.
19
But
rebounds
I'm
is
saying,
dominant.
I'm saying that 19 didn't come easy, man. When I'm looking at when I looked at the game,
Goalposts.
19 did not come easy. There's a difference between
Goalposts.
19
Oh,
coming
yeah.
easy and 19 coming hard. His 19 didn't
Dominant.
come easy, man.
Allen
So
dominated
y'all
whoever
notice.
that played against him, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me say this. If y'all notice, Clint had to help. Right?
Yes, sir.
That's-
Oh my
what
goodness.
happened when I
I
said
got
this
something
about
for that.
Congo when you were like,
That's
no.
Bruno had to help too, but he got back on defense. But
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Bruno was able to
Stop,
show
stop.
some.
I'm not talking about getting on defense. I'm talking about
Okay.
domination. Right? One-on-one, when they was one-on-one, not when Clint was helping, Clint played him pretty good. He was physical.
He always play Allen good.
yeah, but he
Clint play
jumped
Allen.
over Clint
Clint play Allen
and
good,
Bruno.
man.
Yeah.
None of them
They
can
were
box
physical.
him out.
What?
None of them can box him out. But I mean, they couldn't box out.
No, he
got
long. I'm
offensive
saying he
rebound.
didn't dominate them.
Well,
One-on-one.
scoring wise, but he don't really score like that.
He doesn't do that.
But again, one-on-one, when they was on him, they did not. He
But
did not dominate.
he
them.
can't score like that.
He ain't a score like that, man.
You not
He
listening to
gets-
what I'm saying, Mike?
I
I
am
said
listening.
One-on-one. I don't care how he scored. Because if you look how he scored, because I knew this was coming. Right? I said, watch. Somebody gonna say Clint got dominated. I knew it.
Okay, but
Bruno
you
got
said
dominated too.
I said the
Game.
same thing in Cleveland. But I said the same thing in Cleveland when I came in here and was attacked by everyone because it looked like a Congo dominated, and it was like, yep, he did. Why now does Capella help and
Mike,
didn't
you
get
know
dominated?
how-
That's what I'm
you know
talking
how I
about.
roll, Mikey. Mike,
The minutes that Clint tonight, for me looking at the
Let
minutes
that
that
thing
Clint
happen.
played,
he
played well, man. I'm telling you, Clint.
So Mike,
Hey, did Clint miss a layup tonight?
Throwing up the hands like,
Hey, Clint didn't even miss a layup tonight, y'all.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He
that's
missed a layup.
He
true.
did. Yeah, he
Oh
missed
yeah,
it.
yeah, he did.
I-
Actually.
Unless he did it early before I got there. Now I don't remember
Yeah.
him missing a
Yeah,
layup. He did it
Oh
early
yeah,
before
he
I
did
got
it.
there.
He
He did
definitely
earlier.
did
Yeah,
it.
he did.
He did it
earlier.
early. But after that,
Yeah.
once I got there, I ain't seeing him miss anything. So and then
Buttery.
you know,
But
let me finish saying what I was saying though.
We still
about-
need to talk about the fact that we have a 6'8" center coming next year. Let's take Clint off the table totally. Clint's been traded. So you're saying you want to start Big O and
No,
you want to start next to him, JJ, as you're starting 5 and 4.
Yep.
So we'll have the smallest
Oh, no.
front court
Oh no.
in the NBA. I want you
I
to
wouldn't
notice what's going
Yep.
on.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
NBA
that. I'll be
started
honest. I wouldn't do that.
with those 7-footers. The day of the small ball center is about to be over. I
Yep.
want you to recognize that.
and see, let me tell you something. If Double O can score,
Hold on, let me
go ahead,
finish.
go ahead.
Let him finish though. Let him finish because he's on something
And you're
different.
gonna watch him get dominated by these 7-foot centers. You got Filipowski coming in.
Yep.
You got all these big 7-footers that's gonna come in, and many of them are gonna be starting alongside what's already there. Chet Holmgreen.
oh, we're gonna get Klinger.
Wemby for
What's
sure.
his name from UConn? What's his name for
Wait,
UConn,
what?
Mikey? The center.
UConn.
McLennan.
Yeah.
McLennan. McLennan. I know what you're talking about.
All of them. I
Yeah.
mean, they got
That's what
they
we
got
gonna get.
7-footers that are
7-1.
coming, and we're
I don't know.
proposing we're gonna
I
put
think
our
we're gonna draft a
6'8"
wing.
center up
I don't
there,
think we're gonna draft a center.
who's
You don't think so?
already suspect in rebounds. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't
The
blame.
rebounding I'm
To
not
me, I
worried
wouldn't do
about
that.
because
I wouldn't
you've
do
got
that.
JJ, you've got Sadiq, and you've got DeJounte, who are all above average rebounders for their position.
I don't know
Well,
if
not
Sadiq's
this
gonna
worried
be here
next
next year.
We won't have
Worried
Sadiq
about
Sadiq ain't gonna be here next year.
We're
I don't
talking
Talking
think
about next
Sadiq
year.
gonna be here.
Sadiq ain't gonna be here. They're gonna be
Yeah,
asking for
that's
like
what I'm saying. I
20
don't think
million
Sadiq
a
gonna be here.
year. No,
We're not gonna have
no.
Jay.
Sadiq
We're
ain't
not
gonna be
have
here,
Sadiq.
and Clint Capella's not gonna be here.
Well, ideally,
Especially when it's only one to be cheap.
ideally, in my opinion, you don't have DeJounte on this squad either. So
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
because
they
they all
get
wanna
rid
be
of
cheap.
DeJounte. I'm not sure. I know they got to get rid of him because he don't want to get in that tax. But again,
Oh,
we got to find a piece that's actually going to fit with Trey. So
Think about the size. You got Jokic, you got Embiid, you got AD, you got Cat, you got all of these big centers, and you're saying we're gonna
Gobert.
put this big guy out there with no help with JJ, who could be a small forward as his power forward, we're gonna get dominated on the boards every night.
True. Due to size,
I'm not telling
you're
you
not
it's
wrong.
a perfect
Due to
solution,
size.
bro. What I'm telling you is that's what's gonna happen.
It is basically going to happen. If they
I
don't
think
do major
that's why I
changes.
think we're gonna get a center.
They
Personally,
should.
Mikey
They
think we're
should.
gonna get a wing. I think
Address
we're gonna
both
get a
positions.
center.
Address both
We
positions,
could have two
actually.
picks. We could have two picks. It depends on how the Kings finish.
True, we could have two.
The
picks.
Kings will make the playoffs right now. I'll be shocked if they don't.
No,
I'll be
but
shocked
that'll
if they
be the
don't. They
15th.
gonna
We
make.
can get
We
the
want
16th
them. We
pick,
want
bro.
them to make the
We want
playoffs.
them to get the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They should make the. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
so
gonna
we'll
make the
have to-
And
playoffs.
that
That
becomes
pick is
like
gonna
a
be ours.
16, 17 pick,
No,
right, Mikey?
man.
It's gonna be in the teens. Yes, it will. Because they are 6. They are 6 seed right now. They will be. It will be in the teens. It will be in the
Yeah,
teens.
it's gonna be in the teens. If
Like
it's in the
around close to
teens,
20. It'll be close. It'll
that's
be closer
fine,
to 20
man.
than
If we
anything.
get like a,
Yeah.
if we get a number, what I don't know, depending on how
Okay.
long JJ out, if Trey don't come back. If we, right now we're at the 9th seed. If we go on a slump,
Wait, we're the 9 seed. You sure?
yeah, excuse me, yeah, we're the 9th.
We the 10 because of Chicago. I think they still won today. I think they
No,
won.
we're the
today,
10th seed, but I'm telling we're the 9th pick in the draft. Excuse me.
Oh,
We're the
9th
9th
pick.
pick
Okay,
in the
9th pick.
draft
Yeah.
right now. So is the 9th and the 15th
15 to
enough to
20.
move up to
15 to
5?
20. No, I don't think so.
Is it enough to move up
especially-
to 6?
Well, if we stay in the lottery, we need Adam Silver to reach his hand in and fill the cold envelope of the Atlanta Hawks.
We've never had the first
We
round.
need the NBA to fix it for us one time.
Well, we never had the first round pick.
And when we had the first, when we had the second pick, we used it on Marvin Williams.
Yeah.
Oh man!
And then we used one of those lottery. Then we used one of those lottery picks on was it Sheldon Williams as well?
Oh,
another dumb pick.
Yes.
Yeah, number 7.
That was number 2, right? Oh gosh.
No. Slumlord was number 7. And everybody in the league knew we were gonna pick the Slumlord, aka the landlord, aka Candace Parker husband, aka we should have never drafted him.
Who did we get instead of Chris Paul?
Marvin Williams Jr.
Marvin Williams. That was that year. Yeah.
5 years
Who played in the league probably about 14 years.
Yeah,
but always a bench player, just a role player.
Yeah.
He was DeAndre Hunter.
Oh gosh.
Yep, and we used that number 2. So we drafted Marvin Williams at number 2 and DeAndre Hunter at number 4.
Yeah.
That's what we did. We're the Hawks.
Yeah, let's do this. I mean, just shoot. And I just think about my second pair team did the same thing. I think we remember that year when we got Greg Golden. It was like number 1. I think it was like that. I think he passed up on Kevin Durant that year. That was also dumb. I mean,
There go Linda. Linda always going in. Our defense is better without Trey.
Oh no! Oh heck no! No,
guys.
No,
I will say one thing though. Let's look at the point totals. All right, now we're not gonna look at the Brooklyn Nets. We're gonna ignore that because those were just atrocious. But if we look at the point totals, some might say we have a point. All right, look. We won against Orlando, 109-92. Held Orlando. Now they did not have Paulo Banchero, so we understand that.
I'll count it.
The return of John Collins.
Yep, we spanked the Jazz.
They scored 97 points.
Yep.
All right, we don't need to talk about those 2 games with Brooklyn. New York, the New York Knicks. They had all their starters out except for 1. Okay, we should beat them like that, but they only scored 101. And then Cleveland with missing damn near, half of their starting lineup. So again, guys, we have run the fortune of having teams being super injured.
Yeah.
The only team that was damn near at full strength was Brooklyn Nets, and they blew our backs out. So let's calm down on the we play better defense without Trey Young and look at who we played and who they had on the court. Sorry to bust y'all bubble about that. But I mean, those are the facts of the game. Just
but not according to some
just
people.
because Raymond Young Jr. did not, or the third didn't play, don't mean that was just automatically we won because we played better defense without Trey.
If I would have just said that, see, Larry, all you just said was facts. But if I would have said it, it would have been interpreted as a narrative.
No, I mean, I look, we all watch the games, guys. We all have favorites. We all have people we don't like. Yep, but we take the game in the context of what happened. We look at every game individually. You can say Orlando did not have Paulo Banchero.
Yep.
They're missing 20-some points.
Hey, Larry.
We only scored 109, guys. They scored 92. Paulo Banchero comes. We might lose that by 3 points.
What was I saying on your watching long? What I kept saying on your watching long?
You said a lot of things, man. We basically we do the stupid switches.
Yeah,
giving up points every time we switch, and guys lose their man and somebody else. And it happened a lot with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Like when he was out of the game, our rotations was more crisp.
Oh my goodness.
We were switching right, and when it got passed across the court, when Bogi and our defense was best when Bogi and Clint Capella was off the court. That's when we were able to be as flexible as we could when we switched. You saw several times that they try to get Bruno on an isolation with Garland, and Bruno straight shut him down. Like, what you doing, bro? Pass the ball. Clamps. Several times he lost the ball, kicking out of bounds. Like, oh my God, I got to get this ball out my hand. So again, man, when you really look at it, guys, I'm glad for the win. We're 4-2 without Trey Young right now, but mitigating circumstances are there. You cannot ignore them. We have injuries too. Yeah. What I will say about this game, we overcame our injuries and an injury during the game that emotionally kind of took some out of the Hawks also. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. And now I just remembered. When we played the Blazers 2 times, I'll tell you this right now: if 8 and 8 playing, and Clint Capella's gonna be a starting center, I have a feeling that Clint Capella's gonna have a little bit of trouble defensively because if I'm not mistaken, the center he'll be going up against, if he's available, and don't get hurt, he can shoot threes and can shoot them pretty efficiently, and that's Duop Reith. If you haven't heard of him,
yes.
Before. That dude, I mean, that dude can shoot threes like I don't know what.
It's man. Crazy.
It's crazy. Awesome. That's an awesome story, right man.
Was he like that was rookie? I think he was like a
27. 27-year-old rookie.
Okay, I was close.
Yep, undrafted actually. I think undrafted. Yep, that was a steal right there. It was supposed to be a guy we should supposed to never know, but that dude been just shining. That dude been shining. So yeah, that's I think that we're gonna have a problem to face. Also, if Matisse Thybulle's available, the passing lane, we better pass the ball well because that dude got like dang near 60 steals by himself this year.
What I do? The chat is attacking me. Oh my God.
By himself.
Y'all attacking me, chat.
Oh, Larry, so there you go.
Bro, what you do?
Welcome to the club where the chat disagrees with facts.
Pharaoh attacking me, Linda attacking me. Wow.
Welcome to the club.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, exactly, look, guys, I'm gonna call like I said. All right. Regardless on how you guys like or who you like,
welcome to the
I'm
club.
Gonna be fair.
Yep.
Right? And fair
that's what fair. I am.
The only full healthy team that we played
I am
on this run. The only full healthy team we played on this run is the Brooklyn Nets.
Yep.
Them's the facts.
With the interim head coach, and my gosh.
By intern coach, and we got our backs blown out. Twice.
Both times. That's
and good. Twice we were up by at least 18 points.
Yep.
And ended up getting our backs blown out. Those are the facts.
You know, I think I learned what it is. They're talking specifically about Trey. So Trey,
I think we might run into that with.
No, I'm just talking about situation.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about trade deficiencies. I'm saying we all know trade deficiencies at defense. It's been well chronicled. Not just by me, by everybody in the chat. We know his deficiencies. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, bumping for him and his deficiencies. All deficiencies. All I'm saying is that the teams that we played against right now have been missing a lot of people. Plain and simple, okay? Guys, we lost to Toronto. Look, I'm looking at Toronto. We lost to Toronto by 2, okay? We lost to Charlotte. And didn't Trey Young play in that game? Yeah.
Charlotte?
I think so. That was like the last game before the break.
The last game before the break.
Yeah, Toronto is the one that
did we lose by like 15?
Yeah, he played in that game.
We got hurt.
We lost by like 15,
Toronto
right?
game. That's when he got hip checked, like he was in hockey.
Oh yeah.
And then he got hit on the hand. So Toronto game we barely lost. All right. And that's when he first got hurt. And that's when we started to count at the Orlando game because that's when Trey Young got hurt. And I was wanting to see what the group thought about next 8 games. So yeah, we're 4-2 after this. Hey, I'm telling you guys, I don't care. A dub is a dub is the victory.
Yeah,
so we got the dubs. I think people need to be more concerned about that. The maturation of Jalen Johnson until he got hurt was more important than worried about we winning without Trey or winning with him. Because again, we face a team that most people will be like, man, this team is beneath the Hawks. But they're healthy. They blew our damn backs out. So that's kind of what you might want to look at and be like, hey, this could be a norm if you get your wish and we trade Trey Young or he asks to be traded when San Antonio will control the next 3 drafts after this draft of ours. So imagine not having Trey Young. Just imagine a place where you don't have Trey Young. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. And San Antonio sitting there, Greg Popovich laughing his buttocks off. Like, oh yeah, appreciate that. I knew that DeJounte stuff wasn't gonna work, but we appreciate y'all giving us them picks. And y'all suck and give us your picks.
How many picks we gave up again?
We gave up 2 and then a pick swap. So
2 unprotected and a pick swap.
2025 is unprotected. It don't matter what we do. It's
I think 2027 is unprotected too.
Then 2026 is a pick swap, depending on which team be better. Which would be ironic if those rumors are true. They get Trey Young and basically facilitate us being super sorry. You know what I'm saying? And them getting the picks. So this is what I think San Antonio is going to do with the Cougar flag. We got 1 more year to prove to Trey Young that we're actually going to try to do something, or he's going to request a trade. Wherever he goes. San Antonio is going to offer us a number 1 pick or their highest pick in the Cooper flag thing, and we're going to be forced to probably take that pick.
Yep.
Because, I mean, we have to build. We have to make it right. If we don't, most likely he's going to ask, and I'm not even going to be mad about it. It's a business for both sides. He don't want to be Dame Lillard. I don't blame him.
I remember that. I know that feeling. God.
Yeah, so it kind of is what it is, guys. It's showing proof. I don't know if a rookie, you know what I'm saying, is going to come in, especially with this coaching staff, and make a huge difference, even if it's soft. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will hope that, Coach Quinn will look at him like, at the very least, Rudy Gobert, and say, I need to play this kid and start him. But again, knowing him, he'll probably start Yucca Kongu and have the kid coming off the bench. Or at least the first 25 games. For the first 25 games, I could see Sarge, even if we got the number 1 pick, him playing at least the first 10. No, I'll just say 10 games. I won't be that hard on Quinn. I'll say first 10 games, even though everybody in this chat, everybody in the NBA circles will be like, why is he not starting? There's no reason why he wouldn't start. He should be your starter.
Buskin would have started if Trey never got hurt.
Yeah, I think Kobe Buskin would still be.
He doesn't get actually. I don't think he gets playing time at all.
Yeah, that's
well, he started to. He started to get 15 minutes.
Nah, he getting that Patty Mills playing time, man. He getting that Patty Mills playing time. That's Patty Mills getting playing time, so he getting that Patty Mills playing time.
Yeah, I mean a little bit more than Patty.
Getting that playing time. Patty Mills and Wesley Matthews was getting time, man. So it was just a matter of time for Buskin to get Patty Mills playing time. I mean, he was hurt before
More
then.
like
I think he would have played before then, but he had got hurt. They had sent him and Moji down, and Moji got hurt down and when they went down to play together, and Buffkin got hurt when they were playing together, and then that's what set it back. But I think Buffkin would have got Patty Mills playing time.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I can't deny. Yeah,
that's fair. I disagree, but that's fair.
But I think Moji now is starting. He down there playing a little bit now, but he hurt his back. But I think he's starting to play a little bit. So yeah. I hope we get I hope we get a chance to see him before the year out, man. Really,
we won't. Moji
we will not. We will not.
Yeah, he'll be down in the Skyhawks. I don't even know if we're gonna see him tomorrow. I mean, next year, unless we get rid of Clint Capella.
Yeah, I don't even know why you were playing him at this point. To be honest with you.
No, it's no reason to. Let him get the reps in College Park. Because you bring him up here, he's going to be sitting on the bench in a designer jumpsuit. So you might as well let him play down in College Park.
Vic got some playing time tonight.
Vic came in for 3 seconds.
Only because JJ got hurt.
If Moji would have been on the bench tonight and JJ got hurt, you would have seen Moji.
No, you wouldn't have.
Obviously.
So you saying you would have seen Vic, another point guard, instead of...
Yeah, he would have played Vic. He did it.
He'll play Vic, man.
I mean, he played Vic, but I'm saying Vic is a guard. But I want to see you replacing a power forward with a guard if you got a power forward on the floor.
That's what he did. This is what our coach
does.
He just
did.
Well, I mean, if I that, I mean, that been crazy. But I'm just saying,
crazy.
I mean, guys, think about it. We had Trey and DeJounte out, and Kobe Buffkin still couldn't get out. It literally was a mandate. Kobe Buffkin needed to get more time. It literally was a mandate, bro.
He didn't get nothing.
We had players out left and right, and Kobe Buffkin sitting over there did not get off. Like, come on, guys.
Was he hurt during that time, or was he?
No, he wasn't hurt. He was there on the bench, just sitting there.
Hurt.
He got called up. He got called up and sat on the bench.
But I know he was hurt for a long
time.
He had the great jogging suit on.
Yeah. He got called up and sat on the bench. Like, what are we doing? Huh?
Well, he hurt now. He hurt now.
Well, yeah, now he hurt. I'm just saying.
He hurt now for real. I mean,
I don't know why y'all don't see the
That reminds me. I want to touch on this before I forget. When it comes to the standings, be on the lookout for Philly. You know they just lost the game today, right?
They dropping.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost to Memphis. They lost to Memphis at home today. I'm just saying they continue to keep dropping. They're only a half a game ahead of Indy, and they right now 7th. I'm just saying, just be on the lookout for them.
Guys,
as far as like
I would love to
just
play
below
them in the 8-9 game. I mean, excuse me, in the 9-10 game.
Oh,
I would love to play them, but I think they're too far up. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm just saying, like, because I'm just saying, like, I think they're gonna be strictly to playing.
Yeah, we don't play them anymore either. And we lost that game to them. That's another game that we lost when Embiid was out. And they blew out. Hold up, did we win or lose that game?
We're like 2 games.
No, we won that game. We won that game. We won that game. Yeah, I would love to play them. If that's a playing game, that's a dub. You know what I'm saying? That's a dub.
I mean,
we're only 2 games below the Bulls right now.
Yeah, which I think they won today, right?
Yeah, keep that. I mean, that was one thing, man. We lost to the Bulls, we lost to the Raptors, and we lost to Brooklyn. Like, those are inexcusable losses.
Oh yeah, I won't add on to them more. It's even more. It's a viable offense.
We'd have moved up to the 9th spot if we'd have beat the Bulls that time.
Yeah,
you know something. It's a viable offense. We lose to the Brooklyn Nets, who got swept by a rebuilding team earlier this year. So that's a viable offense. Losing to Brooklyn. I remember. I see my team swept that team. So I was like, dang. I was like,
that's why I want people to temper the whole "we're better without Trey" thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys.
One question I have, and you can address this to the chat. Those who say that we play better defensively without Trey, let's concede that Trey is a bad defensive player. Yeah, how many teams in the NBA have a bad defensive player like Dame Lillard?
Almost like everybody does.
Yeah, a whole lot of teams.
Every team do. God, he's got a bad defender.
What are we doing?
Dallas definitely do. Can I
answer that for you, Mary?
Go ahead.
And I always said this. I don't necessarily focus on one player. Yeah, Trey defense, he be out there like Trey Bates, just taking plays off. Absolutely. But at the same time, my argument has always been our team defense is the issue. And it's because of some of the things I
can't
said.
disagree. Can't disagree. And I think Larry,
the energy.
Larry touched on that earlier today. So,
and I blame that on Quinn. The shit he be running on defense and be doing tonight. All this unnecessary switching, right? Because at the end of the day, this is a team sport. Everybody got to do their job, right? Mm-hmm. They got to be in sync. This team is not in sync on defense, and it's just that's why they came back. And we're not in sync on offense at times because sometimes we do dumbass shit. Like in the fourth, we just come and shoot. There's no rim to the offense. Put that shit up, or they're just discombobulated until they start locking in. So it's that for me. It's that simple, right? Yeah. Again,
you don't get that energy, man. No energy, man. That lack of energy kills you. I seen them get out on the 3-point shot a whole lot better than tonight than I ever seen in the last games that they've been losing, man.
They definitely did.
I mean, they closed in very well, and like I say, either though they switched sometime, but then sometimes they got around the pitch. It's just a matter of time when they had to do it. It's like it was a little bit more conversation. There was sometimes when you see a pick coming, you say switch, and sometimes you see it coming, you got to come through. And they did it at certain times, and it looked good tonight. And they did it, especially at the end.
In the fourth quarter, they locked in. That was the first time they really locked in the entire game.
Yeah, they locked in.
And it made it easier because Cleveland was like 0 for like double digits in 3-point shooting in the fourth quarter. That also helped big time with their defense.
But the first quarter, just like Mikey said, and Mikey said, in the first half, while we got that big lead, because they were missing wide open shots. They were. Yeah. They were missing butt naked wide open shots.
So. For real. We got to take everything in context, fellas.
Yeah, that's comforting. What they had. It seemed like they had to play really hard against the Celtics. Their game was really tough, man. That 105-104 win against the Celtics last night. You can imagine what kind of energy they had to put in to win that game, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm talking mental and physically, man.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I saw tired legs, and if you play ball, and them legs is for real. That tired leg stuff is for real, man. When I started seeing Garland's shots in the front rim, I say, yeah, those tired legs. And he was
look at Golden State beat Milwaukee.
Overshot. So it was a lot of tired.
I gotta write this recap. I'll see you.
All right, yo.
All right.
Deuces. Later, Mikey.
All right, Mikey.
All right, Mike.
Look at Milwaukee. They played last night. And Giannis had
they playing tonight. They playing tonight too, yeah.
They getting dusted right now. 7-8.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Another thing, fellas. All fans are emotional as hell.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Emotional.
Can't deny that, yeah.
You got to get that sound. Because Larry broke a lot of things down, right? And we look at it, I guess we older, I don't know, me, Mary, Mike, I don't know. We look at it for what it is, not for what we want, right? We look at the facts, right? We don't get caught up in all that, this and that and this, because we trying to win, right? And if there's deficiency, we're going to call it out. Let's keep it 100. That's why Larry didn't say Trey defense wasn't trash. I think a lot of people start taking that because he don't been on, he don't, let me pause. Y'all doing this pause shit, so I ain't gonna say this. But he don't rag Trey on for a lot. So he was just talking in the context of what's actually going on.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and that's why I said was fast. Hey man, we know we've been around here a long time. We trying to win. Y'all new to this. We've been dealing with this. I've been dealing with this since like 77, 78.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still new.
Young buck, when I first started watching the game. So that's a long time, bro. Y'all wouldn't even thought about it. Hell. Your parents might not have even been around. I'm just saying. You keep it on. We tired of this, man. So
I'll blame you.
Anybody can get it. I need more out of Trey Young as the leader. When you are a superstar on the team, yes, more is expected. When you're a leader, more is expected. Whether it's fair or not, that's just how that shit works. So he's gonna get the smoke like anybody else gets smoke. So when I call him Trey Bates, he Trey Bates. Just like something, I didn't make that up, but that was good. I'm rolling with it, right? We just want to win, man.
Yep.
Well,
I
I
don't
I,
lose. I
I
look
hear
at that
what
one.
you're saying, but my thing is, I took some really like in that report. I heard a lot of clips, but I pieced it together, and the main thing that I got from there was like Lloyd Pierce got fired because basically he called Trey Young selfish. If you listen to that interview and hear that part about the main thing or main word when she was like, "What word really triggers you?" or whatever, he was like the word selfish. You know what I'm saying? And said, "I feel like."
Oh, I didn't. Oh, in that interview he just had, because I didn't even look at it yet.
Yeah,
That's what you're
like
talking about?
he was like, if it's one word that that people got a perception of me of being a selfish player, and I take offense to that because I pride myself. I'd rather see my teammates score than I score. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and what I think he was sincere on that, but I also think that Trey Young has that younger mentality that he feels like he's justified for shooting long distance shots just because he can make it.
Yep.
But as an old head, you know what I'm saying, I look at that as a straight knee type of shot.
Exactly.
Like that's not really a high percentage shot,
No.
even when Steph do it. And for me, I say how good you are when you can shoot those shots from deep. The better you could be is if you got your endurance up more, so you can play off the ball a little bit. Ain't nobody trying to change you and make you Steph. But again, if Jalen Johnson is gonna be able to grow, and I excuse me, I know his average changed only by 2 points difference from with Trey Young and that, but it was more than that. It was like 19.7 prior to the 2 New Jersey games. Okay, so the 2 horrible New Jersey games, excuse me, not New Jersey, but I
Brooklyn
see the
games.
Nets always Brooklyn games.
Yeah.
When you play against the Nets and have those 2 bad games, his average went down. It went down like 2 more points. So like he was averaging like 19 points when Trey was gone up until those 2 games, and then even out at 7. It's probably going to drop back down even more because he only had 7 points in this game.
Did y'all see Lillard on Trey Young podcast before the All-Star?
No, I
didn't
missed
know
that.
I didn't know
I
that.
missed that one.
Yeah,
I saw the shot.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Dixon, but Lillard and him was talking about those same things. Okay. And also Trey Young have talked to some other superstars like Curry them. Like what you just said, Draymond Green got on Curry for shooting those shots. And he looked at Draymond Green and say, "Yeah, and I'm gonna keep on shooting it." So what I'm saying, the mentality of those stars that get drafted in those top 3, top 5, they have that mentality. They're gonna shoot, they're gonna play their game, and they're gonna shoot their game.
But you saw what Shaq said, though.
So
you
what
saw
I'm
what
saying,
Shaq said.
Right. That's what Shaq said. Shaq said, it's something Michael Jordan said and something that Shaq said. He looked at Jackson and said, "You're not going to try to change me, are you?" Shaq said, "Don't try to change me." And Kobe said the same thing. So they going to play their game. It's just like when they were talking about with LeBron. When LeBron say, "Look, I'm going to take the shot." When he said, "Hey, no," he told the coach, he said, "No, you're not going to take the shot." And LeBron said, "I changed it." So
that's different though, Kool-Aid.
I understand it's different, but my point I'm making is that when you have players that have a characteristic of a game that they had from high school, the worst thing you could do is try to change them guys. The best thing, if you're gonna try to win with those guys, you have to try to win with those guys within what made them what they are. And when you start trying to change those guys, I understand what you're saying. And
you know what Shaq said, right? Shaq said, "I ain't gonna try to change you, but I'm gonna tell you instead of taking the 30 foot, I'll tell you to
he
bring
said
your
35. He
ass
said
up in."
he said This is what Shaq
No, he
said.
said, "I'll tell you, bring it in to 27."
No. Listen,
that's what he said. Go back and listen to it.
I listened to the podcast too. Listen to what Shaq said. Shaq said, he said, Curry, Lillard, and you are my favorite point guards.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know how y'all shoot those 30-footers and make them. He said, but what I'm trying to tell you, your bad shot is a 35-footer. Bring it in within your 30-foot and in and shoot that. Now he said, now if you want to shut me up on the 35-footer, make the 35-footer. That's what Shaq said.
Shaq also said near the end, he said, yeah, if you keep missing it, yeah, if you go 5 for 5, I'll shut up. But if you don't,
if you shoot the 35-footer, but he didn't tell him that.
You'll make you figure yourself to bring it in to 27. He said
no, he
that
didn't
also.
About no 27. He said your 30-foot jump. He said 30-foot
shot.
He said don't let nobody change you. That way, that's fine. Don't let nobody change you.
But let me say this real quick. I think, see, that's the problem, right? I don't think it's about changing nobody's game, right?
They ain't changing the game.
In fact, change the game, right?
Take a higher percentage shot.
They're not efficient enough at that range, period, right? My issue with Trey specifically, right? I'm putting it all together. It's not just a shot per se. He take the shit at the wrong time, right?
Okay.
He has to read the floor, read everything, the momentum. What's going on with the team? What does the team need right now? He hasn't matured enough as a player yet. This is my opinion, right? To where he can he see what's going on. I specifically mentioned what DJ was doing tonight, right? And Trey gonna be Trey. Nope. And I always said when they try to run him off the ball and all this shit this year, I said let the good guy play with the way he plays, right? But at the same time, when you make decisions, I'm looking at the decisions you make. Let me say another thing. People keep talking about his defense improved because he gets steals. Those steals are off the ball, playing the pass lanes, right? Or he out there like Trey, Bates. He's just right there in the ball, whatever, and he grabbed, right?
All his steals off the ball.
Let me finish. You can talk enough. Let me finish. So when people talk about his defense got better, because I see people keep mentioning steals, but they're not on ball steals. He's not stealing in front of the guy he's guarding, right?
I seen him pluck a few people.
Saying he have not thrown the ball. Okay,
it's not consistent though. Yeah, it's not consistent.
Also, when you look at these things, again, nobody's shitting on Trey because all players do this. So let me make that clear. All players do this. This is not a shit on Trey Young. I'm just keeping 100 when people keep saying when we challenge something he's doing and not doing, they think it's all about him. If y'all know good way, everybody up here on this panel get everybody to smoke, right? So my whole point is, hey, let's just keep it 100 all the time on both sides. On people who think we shouldn't say anything about Trey, but people who says on Trey. You just got to look at the game, man. Again, do I want to trade him? No, but I want him to mature, and I want more people on this team, some more longer dudes and bigger dudes, right? But he does need to mature a little bit more within the game itself, right? Knowing where to pick his spots. That's my feeling on it. That's my thing on it, right? Like DJ's more mature in that area than Trey, in my opinion. And I called it out, just like I called it out earlier. So, what's up, Leon?
I don't know, man. I just hate when the discussion devolved to Trey versus Murray or Trey versus this, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, I promise this damn owner. I keep saying it. I keep repeating it.
I'm just saying, when we saw Trey go to the Eastern Conference Final, I saw Trey beat Trey.
Hey, how did we get to the Eastern Conference Final? You got to talk about everybody now. That was a team effort. Trey was the leader of that effort.
Well, it was the bench. Trey was the leader.
Trey was the leader.
It was the bench that was what you had, a veteran bench. That was the most important thing of that Eastern Conference Final. Trey Young was Trey Young after Pierce left. Trey Young was shooting a lot of 20 and 30-foot shots. You can't say he wasn't shooting them. Cause he was blowing. That's why they changed it. That's why they started saying, "Hey, we got to pick him up the floor. We got to pick him up before he crossed the half court." Because
I agree with that.
I'm saying With Trey, when I saw Trey was looking like Trey. I'm just saying from my point of view, from me watching Trey from high school, from playing in college, in that Eastern Conference Final, Trey Young was being Trey Young.
Mm-hmm. That's no problem.
Looked, I mean, I'm talking about he shot logo shot here, logo shot there, and he used those logo shots to transcend the game within that. Guess what the bow shot was? It was a logo shot. The shot that he sent New York home, that was a logo shot. You see what I'm saying? So those are, and then by them having to pick him up the floor, it's opened up the paint to a slam shot with Collins, because they all up the floor trying to stop him from shooting a logo shot. Y'all got to understand, you can't change a superstar when the game, he don't have a slam game. He has a game that is totally different. And when you come in trying to change a superstar, trying to change the spots on the leopard, man, you're going to lose the leopard. That's only my point. I don't care whether we win or lose. Atlanta made a choice. They saw the man play this way in high school and in college. He led the league in college as points and assists. He shot logo shots in college.
Yeah,
and so when he got here, he did the same thing. You know what my first game I seen him do was that he won a logo game shot on San Antonio at Georgia Tech Arena. Again,
so did you hear what I said?
I heard what you said, but I understand what you're saying. He take the shots at the wrong time, I hear that. I hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that I think we spent too much time trying to change Trey. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not talking about no Trey Young versus go ahead, Leon.
That's what
you
they
got
make
it.
about.
Go ahead, Leon. Yeah,
go ahead, Leon.
I hope
we can't hear you, bro.
Wait.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Great W tonight against a Cavs team that made a run. Sucks that Jalen is out. I don't know if y'all heard. They said from my guys that he walked out of the locker room with just a wrap on and a regular shoe, no boots. So probably not a grade 3, no MRI. There's definitely no structural damage. He would have been in the boot for sure. So maybe it's a 1 or 2, in which case we'll see him in 2 weeks max, unless they milk it. So that's great news.
Appreciate that info.
Yeah. Nice throw out to y'all, especially before the live ended. But yeah, man, I don't really know what y'all was talking about. Y'all was sitting here talking about the logo shots and shit. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah,
but
don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, I mean, tonight was I saw a team that Wes Matthews would say he saw a team that fought to the end and they got the dub, and it was really tough. It was really tough to watch at times. I think we all agree it was some stagnant offense. There was a couple 24-second violations in that run, but they played through it. They played through it and they got a dub, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, they grew up. Is one thing. They grew up mentally. What I was saying.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot. It was a lot of It wasn't a lot of youth on the floor, honestly. When you think about it, Double O's out. The only guy that was playing down the stretch on a rookie deal is Sadiq, and he's on the last year of it. So it was I think it was. You kind of saw Bogi put his head down and helped us win the game late. DJ made some plays late that helped us win, even though he didn't shoot that well in the fourth quarter. He still helped us win. And the end of the day is about that. And for a lot of guys, like really not even a lot of guys, I'll just say for Dre specifically, this stretch without Trey is really big for him because it's the first time in his career that he has been able to, like you guys say, not defer for at least parts of the game. Off the bench, that was cool, and it is. Hopefully they can continue to do that and not hurt the guy any further than they already have. mean, good win. Memphis on Friday. We move.
You done?
I got a quick question for the group.
And hold on. Leon, is that you for real? Or you got a clone?
No, that's me. Why?
I'm just asking.
I got
I'm just listening to you.
What? Because I was. Hey, listen.
Come on, I'm just fooling with you, bro.
I just got out the Twitter space where I gave my tank prop, but I'm off that right now.
I got a quick question for the group. What do you guys think is behind our third quarter collapses?
I've been trying to figure that one out for 2 years.
We getting outcoached adjustment wise, guys? People adjusting to us?
Yes.
Okay, I say lack of adjustment.
I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend.
You don't want to get jumped on no more, Leon? I mean, not Leon, but
I'm thinking about the answer, and I think it's a lot of things. I think it's young team. I think it's they're working through making adjustments. I think that when you have your baseline of what you want to do, a team that's been to, and I'm going to use a metaphor here. My sister plays college basketball. Her last year of summer ball, she played on a new team. They went to EYBL. When you go to EYBL, a lot of the times, especially in the girls' game, a lot of those teams you play, they've been together for at least 2 years. Like most of them 3 years. And essence, they just kind of put this team together with. There was only like 3 rising seniors on the team. There was like some sophomores, so you didn't have any real continuity especially within the system, because Lord knows this is recorded, so I ain't gonna do too much. But I think in the third quarter in a lot of games, you see teams that have been together for a while make the adjustments and are able to execute them, and the Hawks always aren't always able to do that. And also, we're just not a good defensive team, and bad defensive teams that get the lead tend to give the lead away in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So,
I think third quarter is where most of the teams is making their runs, and it depends on how well the other team shoots in those runs, and that's so I think that's where we are getting caught right there, because everybody gonna make runs. And that run in the third, everybody come out, whether they be down or whatever, that third quarter run is important for the opposing team, and they know it. And that's where I think that we are getting to that right there too.
I think tonight specifically, them niggas saw, George Niang saw, and listen, because you remember, if you watch the game, you remember Jalen goes down, he holding that ankle. George Niang shot that bitch in the corner he was like, we finna go on a run. And they knew they were going to go on a run. They knew they were going to go on a run.
Yeah.
We knew that. Listen, everybody in the gym knew they was finna go on a run. Quinn knew they were going to go on a run. Y'all knew they were going to go on a run. Y'all knew that.
I knew that.
But they weathered it, and they got the dub. And that's, like I said, continuing to work through things in the game, even when they're not going well. I don't think I've seen this team mail it in as much as some people feel like they have. Some people. That's all.
I never thought they were mailing it in. They just can't play.
Not tonight. I think some people thought they were mailing it in some games. They definitely mailed it in a couple times.
I think the team is what it is. What you see is what you see. It's just like one coach said. We are what we are. What you see is what you get. With Trey and without Trey, we are what we are. It's just simple as that. The players that we got, if we was a really good team, guess what? We'll be in a higher seed. We not a really good team. We are where we are. We are a playing team. We've been that for the last several years.
It's about to be 3 years straight.
This year.
Hey, nah. No play in this year, buddy.
What you talking about? No play in? Seriously? We're going to be playing, man. We're going to be in the play-in.
Powerball.
Okay.
So you said
okay.
You said we're gonna be a playoff team, not a play-in?
Leon, we are missing the Atlanta Hawks Invitational.
Yes, we're missing the Atlanta Hawks Invitational this year, man. They ain't
I'm gonna shut that down right now. Heck no.
I said that too.
Y'all need to jump on Leon. I didn't say that.
I said it.
I know I didn't say it.
I said it before. I said it before because
you did.
Leon,
Yeah,
I'm with you on this one, bro.
Like I said earlier, we need Adam Silver to reach his hand into the envelope and feel the cold Atlanta Hawk envelope and pull it out.
I'm saying Marlon.
I need us to have the first pick in the draft and we in the lottery.
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Look,
Nets is 3 games behind us now.
Yeah, they're 3. Yeah, they're 3. They play Detroit tomorrow, so
listen. The Nets have the second easiest remaining schedule in the NBA, and yes, they suck,
do.
and they will lose some of those games.
But when we go on that road trip, that Blazers, Jazz, Clippers, Lakers road trip.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that earlier.
It's Blazers, Jazz. Yeah, it's Blazers, Jazz, Clippers, Lakers, Suns.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you, in that run,
okay.
I'm leaving it in God's hands. Okay.
First of all,
I'm gonna tell you something. And on that run, we only gonna lose.
Hey, hold on for a second, Kool-Aid. Hey, man, it's 2 hours, so I need to cut the.
Let me go off. Let me go off. I'm gonna pay attention to this Blazers game. Let me go off. So it was nice talking with y'all though.
All
right, we'll see y'all on Friday. For the watch along, y'all can join all over there. I don't know if Demond gonna be back from his.
He flying back. He's flying back. He should be back.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Oh dang, I ain't even get to see Demond, man. Me and Demond been going there all day.
Yeah, so he's flying back tomorrow.
Cool.
Hey, smash that like button on the way out.
Yeah,
subscribe.
Smash that like button, guys.
You want to come in there and Larry, you finna bail out too. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm about to go, man.
Yeah, and just come. We got spots in the back room. Y'all want to join? Let me drop this link. Want to pull out?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
My little man.
Foot for man. I ain't talked to foot in a minute, man.
Y'all have a good one, man. Deuces.
Yeah, so come join us, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Friday, we said the game Friday.
Yeah,
it's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday.
Yep.
Friday,
8 o'clock, because it's 1 hour behind.
Yeah.
All right, peace out.
This one, man. That's one of my picks. We win.